a studio like around the corner from where I went to high school. So
No way.
my guidance counselor from high school brought her kids and her friends, and they were in the audience. So it was really cool.
way.
Natalie Portman is an American actress, director, and producer who was born in Israel. She's worked in movies since she was a teenager, starring in both blockbusters and independent films, for which she's won numerous awards, including an Academy Award and 2 Golden Globe Awards. At the age of 12, Portman made her acting debut in the action drama film Leon, The Professional, in which she played a young protege of a hitman. She made her Broadway debut in a 1998 production of The Diary of a Young Girl while still in high school, and garnered international notoriety for her role as Padme Amidala in Star Wars Episode I: The Phantom Menace, 1999. Portman's career took off with roles as Evie Hammond in V for Vendetta, 2005, Anne Boleyn in The Other Boleyn Girl, 2008, and a disturbed dancer in Black Swan, 2010, for which she earned an Academy Award for Best Actress. She then went on to star as Jane Foster in the Marvel Cinematic Universe superhero flicks Thor, 2011, and Thor: The Dark World, 2013, making her one of the highest-paid actresses in the world.
For them to see the entire universe and then see the Earth like this big, and everything they care about seems kind of small, and then to readjust to life.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. Her full name is Natalie Hirschlag, but is also known as Nat. She was born June 9, 1981 in Jerusalem, Israel, making her age 40 at the time of this production. She stands at 160 centimeters or 5 feet 3 inches tall. Dancing, particularly ballet, jazz, and tap. Reading, she's known for promoting books, most recently on Instagram. Ice skating, which she learned while filming Beautiful Girls. And modeling are among her interests. Purse and bag collecting impressions, particularly of Lily Tomlin, and brow tweezing are some of her habits. She also considers herself obsessive-compulsive in ways. She enjoys music as well and has previously stated that she enjoys old-school hip-hop and indie music. Michael Jackson's Ben is her favorite song. Benjamin Millepied, a French dancer and choreographer, is Portman's husband. The couple started dating in 2009 after meeting on the set of Black Swan and married August 4, 2012, in a Jewish wedding in Big Sur, California. Natalie and her spouse, Benjamin Millepied, have a son named Aleph, who was born on June 7, 2011. Amalia, their daughter, was born February 22, 2017, after Millepied got a post as director of dance with the Paris Opera Ballet, and Portman indicated a wish to become a French citizen. The family moved to Paris for a while. They're now based in Los Angeles.
I don't really see it as like gender. They're just such different people. Like they're not. It doesn't feel like boy things, girl things. They just feel like such different.
Natalie Portman was born in Jerusalem to Ashkenazi Jewish parents. Shelley, an American housewife who also works as Portman's agent, and Avner Hirschlag, an Israeli gynecologist, are her parents. Her paternal grandparents were Jewish immigrants to Israel, while her maternal grandparents were American Jews. Portman and her family lived in Washington, D.C. for a while before moving to Connecticut in 1988 and then to Long Island in 1990. Portman went to Rockville, Maryland's Charles E. Smith Jewish Day School while living in Washington. She attended the Usden Center for the Creative and Performing Arts on a regular basis and studied ballet and modern dance at the American Theater Dance Workshop. Portman has mentioned that she was different from the other kids when she was younger. She was more ambitious, knew what she liked and desired, and put in a lot of effort. She was a serious young woman. Since she was a child, Portman has expressed an interest in learning different languages and has studied French, Japanese, German, and Arabic. A Revlon agency discovered Portman in a pizza restaurant when she was 10 years old and asked her to become a child model. She declined the offer but took advantage of the opportunity to get an agency. In 1992, she auditioned for Ruthless, an off-Broadway musical about a teenager who's willing to murder to obtain the lead in a school play. Portman auditioned for and was cast in Luc Besson's action movie called Léon, The Professional, 6 months after Ruthless concluded. She used her paternal grandmother's maiden name, Portman, as her stage name to preserve her privacy. Portman returned to school after filming The Professional, and over the summer of 1994, she filmed a part in Myra Cohn's short film, Developing. Portman was cast opposite Leonardo DiCaprio in Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet, 1996, but she dropped out during rehearsals as studio bosses determined she was too young for the part. The last episode of the Star Wars prequel trilogy, Star Wars Episode III: Revenge of the Sith, was Portman's first cinematic release of 2005. It was the second highest grossing film of the year, grossing nearly $848 million. Portman began 2006 by hosting an edition of Saturday Night Live, a sketch comedy show on television. Portman played a ballerina overwhelmed with the possibility of dancing Swan Lake in Darren Aronofsky's psychological horror thriller Black Swan, after producing and co-starring alongside Joseph Gordon-Levitt in the black comedy Hesher, 2010. Jane Foster, a scientist and love interest of the titular character played by Chris Hemsworth in the Marvel Cinematic Universe superhero film Thor, was Portman's final cinematic release of 2011. Thor: The Dark World, in which she reprised her role as Jane Foster, grossed over $644 million worldwide, making it the 10th highest grossing film of 2013. Portman will next be seen as Jane Foster in Thor: Love and Thunder, which is set to hit theaters in 2022.
With Chris Braid, the producer, who's so lovely and really talented. I was like, I'm so sorry. And he was like, don't worry about it. We can do a lot of magic.
Natalie Portman has amassed roughly $90 million in her career, thanks to a career path that encompasses performing since she was a youngster, directing, writing, producing, and sponsorship, such as her continuous contract as Miss Dior. Natalie Portman's net worth is $90 million. Natalie Portman has a $6.5 million beach house. It's a very modern estate near Montecito, California, near Santa Barbara. The 3,991 square foot home was designed by Barton Myers and has a lot of steel, glass, and concrete, as well as 3 glass doors that open up for an open indoor-outdoor floor layout. The single-story home has 4 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms, as well as various fireplaces and a guarded entry. The sprawling estate spans 10.4 acres and includes a new pool, as well as a lavish patio and garden space. Portman also has a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house in Los Felices Laughlin Park neighborhood, which she purchased for $3.25 million in 2009. Angelina Jolie bought the historic Cecil B. DeMille residence for $24.5 million in the same neighborhood. The cars you would find in Portman's garage include a Mercedes-Benz S400 Hybrid, Toyota Prius, Lexus RX, Ford Escape, and Mercedes S-Class. The Oscar winner is head over heels for the $3,000 Dior Addict flap bags, a tiny purse with classic lines, the trademark Dior logo, and gold hardware from the 2017 collection. Natalie has transformed the opulent piece into a functional crossbody bag by adding a rainbow embroidered shoulder strap. Current versions retail for around $1,500 that substitutes the traditional gold chain with interlaced leather detail, resulting in a truly distinctive aesthetic statement.